They're kooky, mysterious, and spooky. They're all together ooky.
The Addams Family.
The house is a museum. When people come to see them, they really are a scream. The Addams Family.
Neat. Sweet. The tea.
So get a witch's shawl on, a roost that you can crawl on. We're gonna pay a call on
The Addams Family. Yo, what's up? Fears, audience fears. Don't adjust your TV sets, guys. My shirt does say, please be patient, I have Crohn's. This shirt was made by my buddy, my pal, Visions. My buddy Visions. So what's up, you guys? I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you guys are having a spectacular day. I've had a good day. Lots of errands, though. Busy. I'm going to get into all that. I've got a whole bunch of stuff to tell you before I head on over to Sam's, because I'm going to head over to Sam's here in just a little bit. I thought I would do a pre-stream to the stream. So there it is. So let me open up the chat, see how you guys are doing. So yeah, I'm doing a pre-stream for the stream coming up tonight. So Sam said he just called about 25 minutes ago, said he just got done, he's headed on home, he needs to take a shower. And I was like, well, that gives me a chance to take a shower, get some pizza, because I told Sam I would get us pizza, and do a little stream. So there we are. So, heck yeah. So, shout out to the fans. Shout out to the fans. All right. On home. Yo. All right, let me just open up the chat here. Let's see what it says. Yo! Pretend Stories, what's up? Pretend Stories. He says, where's Sam? Thought you were chilling with Sam. I am chilling with Sam, but later on. I'm doing a pre-stream for the stream. J-Man says, hey, Fears, what's up, buddy? Hope you're all well. I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. I am doing all right. I haven't got the pizza yet, Pretend Stories. I'm going to buy it on the way. On the way to Sam's, I'm going to get the pizza. So, yeah. By the way, guys, new coffee mug. Check it out. The Many Faces of Michael Myers. Oh, shit. Sleepy, jealous, confused, excited. They're all the same. I got this at Spirit Halloween. I must say, it is a nice mug, though. It is a nice mug. I couldn't help myself. I had to get it. Anyway, let's get into everything. So, the name of this podcast is All the Halloween Decorations Are Done and Halloween Errands. So, check this out. Pretend Story says, what type of pizza you doing? You doing racetrack pizza? I don't know. Either I'll get us racetrack Pretend Stories. I may get us something else. I haven't decided. Whatever's the cheapest. Whatever the cheapest is. Anyway, I got a whole bunch of things to talk about. Some good, some bad, some unpleasant, some really good. So, again, I'm not trying to cause any drama. There's just something that's been bugging me, and I have to talk about it. Because, one, this person shouldn't get away with this, and he thinks I'm afraid of him. I'm not afraid of him. I think he's a fucking idiot. He'll always hate me. I'll always hate him. If he died tomorrow, I could care the fuck less. But I'll get into everything. So anyway, let's start with all the good stuff. Or you know what? Let's start with the bad stuff because I want to end on a good stuff. I'm not going to mention any names because that's what gets me in trouble. So a few days ago, Pixel wrote me and said a certain someone, not mentioning any names, Pixel didn't do this. Pixel wrote and said that he had heard about it. So Pixel said, hey, Fears, I got something to tell you. You're not going to like it. And I was like, oh, God. I'm like, what now? And Because, the trolls, they're always up to something. You would think they would get bored with their lives, but they don't. They just love to torment me. It's so many headaches these people give me. It's ridiculous. So many headaches. So Pixel says, Fears, you're not going to like what I have to say. And I was like, okay. So without mentioning any names, Pixel told me that a certain person didn't like what I was saying about him. And I was like, I don't care. What I'm saying about him is the absolute complete truth. And he's a fucking asshole. He's a fucking idiot. And he's a fucking psychopath. And he knows it. He's so fucking creepy and weird. And I wish he would just leave me the hell alone. And I guess he got, his feelings hurt that I said this shit about him. You're a grown fucking man. Deal with it, you fucking idiot. But apparently he got all like, oh man, Fears is making fun of me. And I'm like, and you haven't made fun of me? He's made tons of fun of me. Anyway, apparently he got real upset and he contacted someone in my life that I care about a lot. And he's done this before. And he has this weird fucking obsession of talking to people in my life that he doesn't know, but I know. That is so fucking weird. That's like me saying, hey, guess what? I want to go talk to Pretend Story's mother. Just because. I want to give Pretend Story's mother a hug. That would just be fucking weird. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to be as nice as possible about this. Anyway. But that's what it's like. I was using that as an example. Like, I don't understand why this person has the need to contact people in my life that he doesn't know and have a sit-down conversation with them. It's really weird. It's really, really, really weird. I don't get it. But anyway, because this guy said something to this person, I'm not gonna reveal the name. He jeopardized my friendship with this person that I care about. And again, Pretend Stories, I was just using that as an example. Hey, girl gamer, what's up? Pretend Stories, I was just using you as an example. So, anyway, there's that. It was really uncomfortable. It was really, I was like, why the heck would he contact this person? Because now my friendship is in jeopardy. Is in jeopardy with this other person. And I had to explain to this other person, I said, I don't know why he contacted you. And then he said that I was talking about this other person. I was talking about my friend. But I was saying true things about my friend. But again, I guess I hurt my friend's feelings, which I didn't mean to. And I could care less about the troll's feelings because he's a fucking idiot. So, over the last week or two, all this drama has ensued. And it's just... It's just so bad. Again, partly it's my fault and partly it's this other person's fault. Because if I wouldn't have opened up my mouth, then he probably wouldn't have wanted to get revenge. He wasn't upset or hurt. He just straight up wanted to get revenge because I was talking shit about him. That's all it was. So it's best to just shut your mouth and him not say anything about me and me not say anything about him. Because we will forever hate each other. And I just don't see why he had to go that far. And it's just so, it's weird. J-Man says, it's not weird, it's freaking creepy. Right? So that's even worse. It is creepy. I'm telling you, that's like me going up to J-Man saying, hey J-Man, I've never met your grandmother, but I want to talk to her on the phone. That's how creepy it is. It's psychotic, it's weird, and he just did it for pure entertainment and to get some revenge on me because I was saying, hey, you're an idiot, you're an asshole, you're this, you're that. Anyway. So I do regret bringing something up. I don't regret saying the stuff about him because everything about him is true. But I regret getting my friend involved, and then he decided to take it upon himself to talk to my friend, even though he doesn't know that he doesn't know my friend. So yeah, it's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. So I hope my friend will accept my apology, and I hope me and my friend can be friends again. Because I would hate to lose a friendship over a stupid idiot troll, because that's what he is, and he will for always be that. So anyway, there's that. So I'll keep you guys updated. I hope I can be friends with this person, and I hope it's not ruined. But it just drives me insane that these trolls do this shit. It's just so fucking stupid. So anyway, shout out to Girl Gamer. Girl Gamer says, I know this feeling. You know? So, yeah. Well, at least somebody else knows the feeling, Girl Gamer. At least it's not just me. So, anyway. So, shout out to Girl Gamer. Shout out to Pete. Shout out to Joy Boy. Shout out to Visions. Shout out to Pretend Stories. And I think Richie was here. So, shout out to everybody. Anyway, so that's the bad news. Now I've got even more bad news. I talked to my mom today, Visions. My mom's doing good, but I guess Enzo had more energy than my mom was used to. My mom was walking Enzo, and my mom usually has like a leash on Enzo. Enzo just had a big ball of energy, and I guess like when my mom walks around her cul-de-sac with Enzo, to take him for a walk. And I said, that's good, Mom. I said, Enzo, was Dad's buddy. I said, now that Dad's gone, I said, Enzo's your buddy and my buddy. And Enzo was like now the family dog. Because really my mom bought Enzo for my dad to keep him company. But my dad was such a generous guy. He was like, well, hey, everybody, the whole Fears family can share Enzo. So I didn't think Enzo was this powerful. So as they were turning the corner, right, Visions, I guess Enzo turned, and my mom usually has a good, hold on the reins. And I guess he just turned violently, or turned real fast, and it threw my mom's balance off. And now my mom broke her arm because of Enzo. So that's the bad news. So my mom, I can't remember what my mom said. My mom said she's going to an arm doctor tomorrow. So they're either going to find out if she cracked a bone or if she actually broke the bone. But she's got her hand in one of those slings, that they wear. And I was like, oh, Mom, that's terrible. I said, when did this happen? And she goes, like 2 days ago. I said, why didn't you call me immediately? And she was like, well, you were at work and stuff. And I was like, all right. She goes, I was going to wait and, call you this weekend. And I was like, well, I said, I appreciate you calling me. I said, are you all right? She goes, oh, yeah, it was an accident. She goes, Enzo heard another dog. Apparently, Enzo heard another dog bark. He turned to see who was barking at him. And when he turned, I guess he turned so quick that, it threw off my mom's balance. And my mom fell on the ground, and then she broke her arm. So thanks a lot, Enzo. I'm just joking. I love Enzo, but not when he's hurting my mom, obviously. Enzo was the biggest ball of energy. We all love Enzo. You guys have seen pictures of Enzo. I've put pictures of Enzo on my Instagram, and plus Enzo has made cameos in vlogs. So you guys love Enzo too, but not when he's breaking my mom's legs and arms and her neck and shit, But no, so they think that she may have a cracked bone in her, was it her left arm or her right arm? Oh, her right arm. So she fell on her right arm, and it either cracked a bone or it broke the bone. I will keep you guys updated. So let alone all the bullshit with the trolls. Now there's more bad news. Now my mom has to wear her arm in a sling for however many days or weeks. And of course, it was the hand that she does everything with. She's right-handed, so she writes with her right hand. I mean, really, the only thing that she does with her left hand is drive. But like, she writes with her right hand. She does everything with her right hand. So I was like, that sucks, Mom. So if you guys could just keep praying for my mom. But yeah, thanks a lot, Enzo. Awesome. Way to like hurt your master. I love Enzo, but he really needs to calm down on the energy. You know what I'm saying? Enzo, you got to, like, I love you, buddy, but not when you're hurting, Mom. Don't be hurting Mom. I've only got one mom. Don't hurt her. So anyway, new mug. Check this out, Visions. Got this at Spirit Halloween, motherfuckers. Oh yeah. Hang on, what does it say? The many faces of Michael Myers. Excited. Sleepy. Confused. Jealous. They're all the same, bitches. Anyway, so she's got to have her arm in a sling for hopefully a couple days, a couple weeks. I don't know. So I will let you know. But please be patient with me. I have Crohn's. Visions, this has to be probably, if not the greatest shirt you've made me, one of the greatest shirts. The pig vomit one is pretty good. I'd say the one that tops it. I don't know if anything can top anime bullshit. Because I fucking hate anime. Fuck anime. It's so mind-numbing. I have sat on this couch trying to get into anime. You know what happened? I fell asleep to anime. I fell asleep. So if you want a good nap, put on some anime. I just cannot get into it. So anyway, prayers for my mom. So there's that. So first it was the bullshit with the trolls. Oh, that fucking guy. Oh, if he died tomorrow. Oh, please. Pretty please. Oh, God. I just don't get it. So there's headaches. There's headaches with the trolls, as always. And now my mom gets hurt, so it double sucks. So I hope the trolls will calm the fuck down. So hopefully by not saying their names, hopefully we can just keep the fucking peace. Jesus Christ. So, I just don't get it. They waste so much time and energy on me. Ugh. But you know what? It's my own fault. I waste so much time and energy on them. I just hate that they think they can do and say whatever the hell they want. Like, I'm a person, goddammit. Like, how dare you, like, make fun of me and make fun of my friends, and then get personal with my friends and my relatives. It's just so fucking creepy when this one person does this. It's so fucking creepy. He's fucking weird. That's all I gotta say. Fucking weird. Anyway, enough about that. Anyway, so there's those two things of bad news. The third bit of bad news, well, it's good and bad. The third bit of news, it's good and bad. I got paid yesterday, but because I've only been working at my new job for like a week and a half, it was a very, very, very little paycheck. I think it was only like $140. So I was like, no! I'm like, I want as much money as humanly as possible. So next week will be a full-on 2 weeks worth of work, and it'll be a much bigger paycheck. So those three are the bit of bad news. And I'll get to the comments in a minute. Now I've got lots of good news. Randall called me last night. Oh, well, we called each other. Randy, if you guys have not seen, Randy did another script reading. Check out he wrote an X-Men one. So there's that. Then he's doing I think he's going to do another She-Hulk episode at some point. So there's that. So that I was pretty impressed with that. Then Randy said, "Fears, what do you think of that cardboard cutout thing?" I was like, "I think that's fucking amazing." So whenever Randy goes to his magic shows and people like, Randy said he made a tip jar and people give him tips whenever he does his, he was like, Fierce, now I've got like this backdrop of me. And I was like, holy shit. I'm like, wouldn't it be fucking great? Right? Now just picture this in your minds. I said, Randy, I said, I'll either have Visions make me this t-shirt or I'll pay for it. I will pay for it. I said, Randy, I said, would that guy that made you that cardboard cutout of you make one for me? He goes, yeah, Fears, just give him $100. I was like, all right. I said, oh, here we go. So I said, $100 is pretty steep. So Fears is going to work his magic. I'm going to try to get the guy down to 50. Hopefully. Or more. Shh. Anyway. Get the guy down to like 45-ish, 50-ish. He makes it for me, but I this is where Visions comes in. Visions, I'm either going to have you make for me a sign. I'm going to hold a sign that says subscribe to FearsMan26, or just like have a fucking shirt that says subscribe to FearsMan26. Then the guy that I paid this guy to make the cardboard cutout of me, he's going to make a cardboard cutout of me at some point. I don't know when I'm going to have him do this. And it's either I'm either going to take it to conventions with me, or it's going to just stay in my house, like maybe in that corner. I just think it would be fucking cool to have a cardboard cutout of me like wearing a shirt or a sign that says subscribe to FearsMan26, because as soon as I saw Randy had made that, I was like, oh, that's fucking genius. Anyway, so there's that. That's all the good stuff about Randy. The good thing is that my mom is staying busy. That's the next bit of good news. My mom is staying busy. She has her good days and bad days, just like how I have my good days and bad days about, my dad's passing. And I said, Mom, I said, how are you actually feeling? I said, are you all right? And she's like, oh, John, she goes, it's just like anything, like some days I'm okay. Some days I'm like, I'll think about your dad and then I just start crying for like 4 or 5 hours. And I was like, I know, Mom, but I said, I miss him too. I said, I miss the shit out of Dad. But I said, you just got to stay busy. I'm like, and now that you're retired, Mom, I'm like, take up sewing. I said, maybe like make a blanket. My mom loves making blankets like for her church. So I said, make some blankets for the church. I said, hang out with like your girlfriend. I said, go get coffee, with like, some of your high school friends, My mom's like, oh yeah, she goes, I went to have coffee with a friend last week. And I was like, good. I'm like, good. I'm like, keep doing that. I'm like, stay as busy as you can, Mom. And I said, and then I told her, I said, I'm not saying that it'll get any easier, but I said, at least I said, you don't have to think about all this crazy shit going on when you stay busy. And my mom's like, yeah, you're right. I said, and it's okay to think about Dad. I said, I think about my dad, every day, all day, every minute. And, yo, Dad, I love you. My dad's the best. My dad is the coolest motherfucker. You guys would be honored to meet my dad. My dad is just, that's how fucking cool he was. Or still is. My dad's fucking rad. But at least my mom's staying busy. And then Grandma Fears is getting better. She is COVID-free. Again, for the second time. So hopefully the COVID does not come back again. I'm hoping. So this is how it went. My grandma, at first was COVID-free. Then she got COVID. And then she had to go into the hospital right when my dad went into the hospital, when it started getting really, really, really bad with my dad. Because they said what really killed my dad. They said COVID didn't help my dad. So my dad was dealing with like 3 things. But it was just the weirdest timing. Right when my dad got COVID, my grandma got it like 3 or 4 days later. And then they were both on the same floor in the same hospital, right? So my grandma was like a couple of rooms down, and then my dad was down this way. And we were really scared for both my mom, both my dad and my grandma, but I thought if anyone's going to pass away, it's going to be my grandma, because my grandma is like 89 years old, And my dad was only 67. So, but they said what really like killed your dad was they said when they put him on morphine, it makes him just sleep a lot, and then like one of the side effects for COVID is it makes you not want to eat and stuff. So the lack of water and the lack of sleeping and the COVID and the cancer is what killed my dad. It was a mixture of all of those things, which fucking sucks. But then my grandma got better, and then a couple days later, that's when my dad passed. So my grandma went from not having COVID to not having COVID to having COVID a second time, and now she's finally COVID free again, and she's back resting. And then she hurt her arm because my grandma was so frail when she got out of the hospital. She was like literally like skin and bone because she hadn't eaten. She had sipped some water and had some ice and stuff, but that was about it. I don't know. I guess it just makes you not want to eat. So my mom and my Aunt Donna has been trying to like get her to eat more, and her arm hurt, but now her arm isn't hurting, and she's gaining weight, and she's feeling a lot better. So thumbs up for Grandma Fears. But keep praying for my mom and keep praying for my Grandma Fears. But Grandma is back to normal. Back to normal. So shout out to Grandma Fears. Hell yeah. All right, what else? Am I forgetting anything? The Trolls, my dad, my grandma. Oh, so me and Sam are going to do an epic stream tonight. So Sam called me about 25 minutes ago and said, Fears, come over sometime around 5 or 6. So once I finish this, I'm going to take a shower and I'm going to mosey on over. And yeah, let's see, what else? I said the Randall stuff. Let's see, what else? Oh, so, you guys know, so today, you know how I had some problems with my Halloween tree? They're all done. I got extra lights, and the Halloween pumpkin lights that were not working, they're working now. I found another set of lights that I'm not going to tell you guys. I'm going to show you guys in a Halloween tree vlog coming up. I'll give you a hint. It's one of my favorite boogeyman, and they've turned his head into a light. It's one of my favorite horror movies. Shh! Try to figure it out. But you'll see it in a vlog. And it looks fucking amazing on my Halloween tree, which I will turn into a Christmas tree at Christmas time. What else? Then I went to Spirit. I took some videos at Spirit, took some photos, found this epic mug. I couldn't help myself. I was a kid in a candy store. I saw this Michael Myers mug, and I was like, ooh, that has to be mine. And I got it on sale. Rock on. Let's see. Then when I was coming back, I got all my errands done. I had to get up, I vacuumed, shower, shaved for the stream, laundry. I had lunch, talked to my mom for about an hour, got the car washed, got the Fears Mobile washed and waxed. Good stuff. Because it was in need of a wax. Fears had not waxed the Fears Mobile 2 or 3 months, and that was driving me nuts. Because you guys know my OCD. I have to keep everything clean, neat, symmetrical. If I don't, if everything is not in its place, it'll drive me fucking up the goddamn wall. Ugh. I don't know how, I told Visions this, okay? All right, well, not only Visions. I told Visions and I told the fans a few days ago. How people can, like, live in filth. Ugh, it's just so fucking disgusting. And, like, how, like, you know, we watched that TV show, Hoarders. That is Fears' worst nightmare. Oh, my God. I wouldn't even step in that person's house. They'd be like, hey, Fears, come on in. I'm like, yeah, you're fucking mentally ill. I'm not going in there. No way. I don't know how people can, like, hoard that much shit. I'm like, you don't need the fucking newspaper from 1982. Get rid of it, you know? Ugh. Now, there's a difference between, like, collecting and hoarding. Collecting is what I do. Like, all the movie props and all the geeky stuff. But, see, I keep everything clean. But, like, hoarding, I'm like, do you really need 17 washers and dryers? Do you need 17 of, like, irons? Like, hoarders, they'll keep fucking everything, you know? Like, hell, they'll even keep the dust that accumulates on the fucking shit. That's how bad they are. And I was watching the show the other day, and I was just like, oh my god. So, anyway. So, everything's cleaned, washed. I'm letting Sam borrow... I'm letting Sam borrow one of my Halloween shirts because he's like, Fears, he's like, we didn't have time to buy costumes because I just started a new job, you just started a new job. And I was like, you know what, Sam? I'm like, I think we're going to have to X-nay the fucking costumes, which sucks because I really wanted to. And I said, why don't we just wear like horror movie t-shirts for the stream? And he's like, we can do that. And so I said, which one do you want? And he goes, hey, dude, can I wear that Nightmare on Elm Street one, the gray one that you have? I said, sure. I said, I wore it the day before, so I said, I'm going to have to wash it. I said, I'll let you borrow it for the stream. So that's what we're going to do. I'm not going to tell you guys which one I'm going to wear. Shh, you'll find out here soon. So yeah, so there's that. And then what else did I do? I'm going to get to the comments in a minute. So I took care of all the doodads and shit on the fucking tree, fixed everything, added more lights to the tree. So I'll show you guys all the stuff that I added. I bought 2 more ornaments when I was out and about today. So it was a fairly productive day. I got a lot of errands done. Ate lunch. I feel like I'm missing something. Lunch. Spirit store. And they had tons of shit at the Spirit store. Except for this one, the one that I went to. The one that normally Spirit has a lot of shit. This one I went to, kind of mediocre, but it was still cool. I always check out the Spirit store every year during the Halloween season. And I always allow myself 2 purchases. So I purchased some lights that are on the tree, and I purchased this nice Halloween mug. Hell yeah. So I did the Spirit, car wash, stuff on the tree, got food, beer, and no, I didn't get any liquor. I need to go tomorrow after church. I've ran out of liquor. There's no liquor in the Fears I almost said the Fears mobile, in the Fears refrigerator, but there will be by tomorrow. So food's in there. I had to get batteries. Got the batteries. Everything works on the tree. Talked to Sam. Sam said his job is a rockin'. And speaking of my job, I guess hard work does pay off. Because I was working the other day, and one of my bosses came up to me and said, Fears, I said, I've been kind of like observing you the last couple of days. And at first I thought, oh shit, am I in trouble? And so my response was like, is everything cool? Like, did I do anything wrong? He goes, no. He goes, quite the opposite. He goes, you're doing good. I love the energy. Keep up the good work, man. He goes, you're taking this job really seriously. And I said, I am. And now, that's what I said. But in my mind, I'm like, well, I take every job seriously. But he was giving me a compliment. So what I really said, I said, yeah. I said, I'm taking this job really seriously. And he goes, do you like it? I said, oh, I love it. I said, I'm losing weight, making bucks. I said, it's going good. He goes, I just wanted to come by and let you know that you're doing a great job. Keep up the energy, my friend. He goes, keep up the good work. And I was like, thanks. I'm like, I really appreciate that. I'm like, that means a lot to me. I'm like, right on. So, yeah. So, I already got a nice compliment from one of my bosses at work. So, things are going good at work. So, despite the mind-numbing bullshit from the trolls, everything else is going great in Fears' life. Well, 2 things. The mind-numbing bullshit that I have to put up with the trolls, and I'm still mourning over my dad's death. So, because last night, Fears cried for about 2 hours when I was laying in bed. And I finally had to get up and wipe off the tears, and then I sat up and watched a movie, and then finally I went back to sleep. Oh, speaking of movies. So, 3 days ago, Hocus Pocus. 2 days ago, 1408. Last night was Santa's Sleigh. Now, I know that sounds like a Christmas movie. It's kind of a Christmas movie, but it's a horror movie, so it counts. Check this out. This movie is fucking hilarious. Visions. Have you seen this? They need to make a fucking sequel to this. Oh my god. If they made a sequel to it, Fears would shit a fucking brick. Oh my God. Look, right here. Santa's sleigh. With fucking Bill motherfucking Goldberg. One, I love his wrestling. Two, he was in that football movie, what was it, The Whole 9 Yards, or The 9 Yard, or what the hell was it? It's the Adam Sandler movie. What the fuck is that movie? Anyway, he was in that fucking movie with Adam Sandler, the football movie. Love that movie too. I just can't think of the name. So I watched this last night. He's making a list, praying you're not on it. It turns out that Santa Claus is not really the sweet old fellow that we all love and know. In fact, he's a devil, and the only thing that's kept him in check all these years is that he lost a bet to an angel. After 1,000 years of playing it nice, the bet is over, and Santa is about to open up a can of holiday whoop-ass on everybody. A can of holiday whoop-ass. I'm fucking losing my goddamn mind. Oh my God. Anyway, I watched that last night. Hilarious. So tonight, after me and Sam stream, I gotta get up on some Halloweenage, because I have yet to watch a single Halloween movie, and Halloween is my favorite series. So tonight is gonna be I'm gonna be watching that's right, the 1978 classic John Carpenter Halloween with Michael O. Myers, and it's gonna be fucking great. It's gonna be great. There's not one scene in that movie that I don't like. Anyway, let's answer some comments, and then Fears has got a skedaddle probably after that, because it's 4:54, and I don't want to keep Sam waiting or you guys waiting, because we got a hellacious stream. Sam said that he downloaded Mortuary Assistant, so Pretend Stories, and Pixel. Your wish is our command. Your wish is our command. So we got that one. So he downloaded that. Amnesia. Some hotel one that's creepy. I don't know the name of it. And then he said 2 other ones. So all total 4 or 5 scary scary video games. All right, let's get to the comments. Sorry about that. It took me a little bit to get through that. But all in all, it's been a pretty good day, except for the news that I found out about my mom. The troll shit. That's never good to hear about that bullshit. And it was really sucky to hear about my mom almost either breaking her arm or cracking her arm. So yeah, all right. Vision says that stinks. Hopefully she doesn't need surgery. I hope not, Visions, because that would really suck. But shout out to my mom. Heroes and Villains says yo yo yo. Vision says watch the old Dragon Ball. I bet you'd like it. I don't know, Visions. I've tried to watch some Dragon Ball. I tried to watch Pokemon. I tried to watch, what the hell was Sega into? That was it Blue Castle, whatever, fucking White, I don't know, White Castle, it's something about a boat, white, like the white boat, or Girl Gamer, you're his girlfriend. What's the anime he loves? It's like the Blue Boat or the White Boat or some shit. He wanted me to watch it with him, and I was like, I don't know, Sega. I'm like, I promised him though, so if we ever hang out, I gotta watch that one with him. So yeah, Girl Gamer says just ignore the trolls. It's easier said than done, but I am Girl Gamer. I really am trying. I really am. It just sucks sometimes when they make it really personable and start talking to people that I love and care about in my own life. That's when they fucking draw. That's when I draw a line. And that's when they cross a line. And it's just so fucking weird to do that. That's like me saying, hey, Visions, I want to talk to your grandmother, even though I don't know her. I'm sure she's a nice lady, but I gotta talk to her, you know? Visions would be like, yeah, Fears, you're fucking mental. I'm like, you're not gonna talk to my grandma. And I'd be like, well, obviously, like, I'm just using that as an example, but there's no need for me to talk to about Visions' grandma. So why does this person think he can, like, talk to, like, my family members, friends of mine? He's fucking weird. It's crazy. But I do my best, Girl Gamer, to ignore the trolls. LC says, what's good? What up? What up, what up, what up? What up, what up, what up? Let me scroll down here. Oh, man. Anyway. Let's see. Vision says I start charging $120 an hour. Wait, you would charge me $120 well, well, if I paid you, Visions, to make a shirt for me. Wait, just to make one shirt for that thing, you'd charge $120? Oh shit. Mimi Fear should just hold up a nice sign. You know what? Never mind, Visions. I'll just hold up a nice sign on a scratched piece of paper that says subscribe to Fears Man 26. And that'll be good enough for whenever they make that cardboard cutout of me. But yeah. I was just going to pay you like 40 or 50 bucks, Visions, to make an absolute going nuts, going crazy Fears Man 26 shirt. One of these days, I will have to make that a commission. I will commission Visions to make the almighty Fears Man 26 and Fears Vlog shirts. Because, man, he knocked it out of the park with that Fears Vlog sticker. I'm telling you, Visions, that's one of my favorite things that you've ever made. I mean, I love all the shirts and shit, but to see Fears' name on a sticker, I never thought in a million, quadrillion, kabillion years my first name or last name would be on a sticker. And I was like, hell yeah. And the first thing I said, I'm sticking that fucking sticker on my coffee pot. And I kind of stole that from the dude. The dude told me, or he told his audience, like, hey, I've got this Mr. Coffee, and I'm going to start putting stickers on it. And I didn't tell anyone. I was just like, that's a pretty good idea. I think I'm going to steal that idea and put stickers on mine. And now I love it. The only thing is, Visions, I had to take some off. You know the stickers that I made that said Fears Man 26? Well, I go to take all the bad coffee out, and I clean out the inside, and I'm putting new coffee in. And I guess some of the coffee stained the white sticker, because about a week or two later after I put those on, the white Fears Man 26 stickers turned to like brown mush. And I was like, oh, that's not good. So I had to take a razor blade and kind of razor blade them off because they were really stuck on there. But then I had to be really careful because I put them right next to the Exhumed Vision sticker that says can't sleep, you know, like with the Grim Reaper holding a coffee cup or whatever it says on it. And I was like, well, I have to put that one on there because can't sleep and then put it on a coffee pot. I'm like, oh, that'd be perfect. That's why I have it dead center. So I kind of razor bladed it, got the Fears Man 26 stickers off, put a new Fears Man 26 sticker on the back with the Fears Vlog sticker on the back of the coffee pot, and then put a new Exhumed Visions sticker on there because when I had to razor blade off, it cut into one of the stickers. So everything is back to normal on it. And then I added the two new stickers, the shell stickers, because whenever I was a counselor at church camp, I was talking to Stephanie, and she was like a really nice friend of mine that was doing the camp law. And she's like, John, you like stickers, right? I'm like, I love stickers. And she goes, you like movies, right? And movie props? I said, yeah. I said, what, do you want to give me one? She goes, no. I was like, what? You're not going to give Fears a movie prop? And she's like, well, if I had one to give away Fears, I would. And I was like, okay. So I was just like, I was joshing her. I was just joking around. And she said, oh, I've got some stickers for you. And I was like, ooh, which one? And she's like, they're Jaws related. And the minute she said that, Visions, I was like, oh. I'm fucking putting those Jaws stickers on there. Because Visions loves Jaws too. He told me he loves that movie. I love that movie. So I put those on there. And then, I guess whenever I was leaving, I was packing up my car. And one of the kids that was in my cabin, well, he's not really a kid. He's a teenager. He's like, hey, Fears. He goes, I work at a Shell station as the cashier. And I was like, right on, man. I'm like, are you leaving? I'm like, you're going to work now that the camp is over with? And he's like, no. He goes, I'm staying. He goes, I'm staying. I had to leave early because remember I had to go back to work, so I left one day before. He's like, no, man, I'm just telling you goodbye. And I was like, yeah. I said, unfortunately, I gotta go. I can't stay for the last day. I said I have to go back one day early. He's like, well, before you go, man. He goes, I work at a gas station, and I forgot that I've got some stickers of the Shell. In my car, you want one? I was like, I'll take one. So he goes to his car, gives me 2 stickers. And I was like, well, that kid was a pretty cool teenager, and and it was me and another counselor and like 4 other kids like in the cabin. I said, I'll put those shell stickers on the coffee pot. So I put those in the coffee pot. So those are the new additions to the coffee pot visions. But as soon as I get some more stickers from your website and from wherever else I buy stickers from, I got to get a Ghostbuster sticker on there. So I think I'm going to go to eBay next week and try to find a Ghostbuster sticker to put right on there. And I love that Jackass movie with the skull and the crutches. That'll be a sticker that has to probably go on there. All right, let's continue on because I gotta hurry this up because I gotta get a shower and then mosey on off to Sam's, and then I guarantee I'm probably gonna get the Christ scared out of me because mortuary assistant. I'll admit I'm a little nervous. And Sam said we gotta do this in the dark, Fierce, and I was like, do we really? And he said, oh, yeah. He goes, you promised the fans. And I was like, I did promise the fans. So I'm a little nervous. But you guys will be there to protect me. So, yeah. All right. Joyboy says, man, he takes heaps of time to get to the comments. I do. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. I apologize, guys. I don't think Fears will ever get better at that. I try. Vision says, set up a YouTube channel for her so she can stream. Who? I have no idea who you're talking about, Visions. Chicken Wizard says, dance around the Halloween tree. Dance, Fears, dance. I'm not gonna dance. I'm not that good of a dancer. Let's see. I recognize it now that you showed it. I've never seen it before. Oh, God, Visions, you have got to see this. It is fucking hilarious. I mean, look at this fucking guy. He's got red glowing eyes. Oh, my God. Speaking of crazy movies, my friend's like, hey, Fears, he goes, you like those post-apocalyptic world videos, right? Like, you know, Escape from LA, Escape from New York. And I said, yeah. He goes, well, dude, he goes, I watched this one movie, man. He goes, it was set, he goes, they made it like in the 70s or 80s, but it takes place in 2022. And I was like, well, that's this year. So one of these days, Visions, I've got to get this movie. My friend tagged it to me on my Facebook, so let me just read the name of this. He showed me the poster, and I want to see if you've ever seen this. I've never heard of this, but it looks intriguing. And before I go over to Sam's, I'm gonna watch the trailer for it. But he said it takes place in their version of 2022, the future, but they filmed it like in the 80s. And the name of the movie is Solvent Green. It says, it's the year 2022. People are still the same. They do anything to get what they need. And what they need now is Soylent Green. So I don't know what the fuck Soylent Green is, but I guess we'll find out whenever Fears gets that, accumulates that movie one day. And it looks like mad chaos. Because in the poster, like, there's a guy running away, and then it says riot control in the background, and it seems like all hell has broke loose. So I'm looking forward to watching that movie. But I wanted to see if you've ever watched that, buddy, and if you could kind of tell me what it's about, because I have no fucking clue what that's about. Sounds hilarious, but my friend showed me the poster and said, Fears, this movie's right up your alley, you'll love it. And he goes, I know you love all those hilarious movies from the past, and he goes, you're quite vintage, Fears. And I was like, that I am, my friend, that I am. So I'll have to check that out. Hero says, I'm going live tonight, 7 p.m. with a huge unboxing video. Oh, nice. Nice, Heroes. Well, I hope you enjoy that unboxing. And as soon as you're done, come over to me and Sam's and watch us play scary games. Because we're doing the Halloween stream tonight. Let's see. They all look dead. Find a Ouija board. Anyway, if it's a screen printed, yeah. LOL. Oh, the shirt? What? Oh, if you're saying if it's gonna get screen time. Oh, okay, I got you, Visions. I got you. That makes sense. There we go. Vision says, yeah, I think those stickers you bought off of eBay were just printed on blank shipping labels. They must have, because they turned brown. Like, only after a week or two, and I was like, shit. So I had to scrape them off. But I'll tell you what, Visions, the one that I put on the back, because they're so big. So the Fears Man 26 one, I don't know, is about from about there to about there. So that takes up a lot of space. Put that on the back. The Fears Vlogs ones that Vision made are literally like from here to here, and they're about like that wide. So I couldn't put that on the front, so I was like, there's only one spot for that, and I put on the back. But Visions gave me at least 20 or 30 of those Fears Vlog stickers, and I was like, well, what the fuck am I going to do with them? So I kept like one or two, and then I've been handing them out to friends and family. So like whenever it was my buddy's birthday last year, Visions, I put a Fears Vlog sticker in there. He goes, Fears, he goes, when the hell did you make this? And I said, oh, I did not make it, buddy. I said, a buddy and a fan, a YouTube fan / buddy made it for me. And he goes, dude, this looks fucking awesome. He goes, Fears, he goes, I'm adding this sticker into my nerd collection. And I said, well, I think the better question, buddy, is why wouldn't you add it into your collection? So Visions, for all time, my buddy Eric will have a Fears Vlog sticker in his collection for all time. And then I sent him the ones that I had made off of eBay, the Fears Man 26 one. So he's got one of those, and he's got the Fears Vlog one. I think I have about 8 or 9 of the Fears Vlog ones left. So I'm going to keep a few. But one of these days, I'm going to have you make me some more Fears Man 26 and Fears Vlog stickers. I will give you some money, buddy, to make those. Because, man, those stickers are fucking brilliant. Let's see here. Vision says, yeah, Soylent Green. I just watched that a couple of months ago. It's a classic. So give me like a 10-second version of what it's about. Is it like kind of like Escape from New York, like the future has just gone to shit, like in a handbag, and like people are just going nuts, or like what's it about? I've never heard of it until now, so Fears is gonna have to check this bad boy out. But we'll see. But I trust Visions. When Vision says it's a classic, I trust him. And so you just watched this a couple months ago. Okay. All right. So give me like a 10-second version of what it's about. Is it like the world is going to shit, or is it like an asteroid hits or something and everyone's fending for themselves, or what's it about? Let me know. You know what? I probably should just Google it myself. Here, let me see. Here. Oh, here it is. Vision says it's a dystopian future where people are scraping by. They get a curious ration of food from the government. Oh. So kind of Escape from New York-ish, just not in a prison. But like the government runs anything and everything of their lives. And it was a utopian planet. And now it's a dystopian. I gotta say, Visions, I really loved Dead End movie theater. Or Dead End Drive-In. So good. I just thought it was hilarious that like it was all Australian actors. And I have never seen Australia, let alone in 2022. But I got to see an 80s version of what Australia looked like in the 80s. And they're like, right on, mate, we're never getting out of this fucking movie theater. You know? And I was like, this is fucking great. It was like all like punk rock. I was like, yeah, man, fucking totally goddamn fucking rad, man. And like they were like all this punkage shit, and like this girl had like this black makeup around her eyes and shit, like trickling down. And I was like, I guess this is what fucking weirdos wore, you know, in the 80s and shit. Well, they're not weirdos, but like Fears would never go punk, you know. I kind of went punkish. It was a different type of punk in the high school days, but it was like, wasn't like punk, like gothic shit, like how it was in Dead End Drive-In Theater or whatever it was. It was more like, what do you call it? This is going back a few years, and I'm tired. it was like, I don't know what you'd call it. Like skateboard punk. Fears made I made quite the attempt at being a skateboard punk in high school because I wanted to be just like Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O. A sober Johnny Knoxville and a sober Steve-O, because Jesus Christ, Steve-O did so many drugs, anything and everything under the sun. But I don't know if I'd ever go goth. Nothing against goth, because Visions is punk rock and goth. I've actually seen Visions' face, but it was like filtered with black and white on it, so I kind of know what Visions looks like. But yeah. That's right, Visions. Me and my buddy Eric, we listened to, back in the old high school days, we listened to anything and everything of Blink-182. When Blink-182 made a cameo in American Pie, yes, Fears is that fucking old. I remember going to the movie theater watching American Pie, and Jim, oh, you bet your ass he fucked that pie. He fucked that pie long and hard. There it is. That sweet, sweet, sweet apple pie. I love Eugene. Eugene. What's his last name? Eugene. He plays Jim's dad, and he's got fucking going nuts eyebrows. I mean, they are thick, and he like wiggles them up and down and shit, and they're like that goddamn thick. His fucking eyebrows, and he walks in. He's like, Jim, and then like Jim's all like, it's not what it seems. I'm like, what does it seem like then? I'm like, it's you with your pants down and your ankles fucking a pie. And then like the next scene, Visions is fucking great. Jim's dad's sitting on one side, Jim's on the other, and then what's left of the pie is sitting in the middle. And then Jim's dad goes, well, we'll just tell your mother that, that we ate it all. And Jim's like, all right, yeah, sounds good. And I fucking lost my mind. I was like, there's no way you can get out of that. Like, you fucking weirdo, you fucked a pie, you're fucking weird. Just, you have to live with it now. You have to fucking own it, you have to fucking sell it. There it is. You fucked that pie. You listen to Blink-182 and wore I don't think I ever wore the hat crooked. I wore hats a lot like this back in the day. Visions. I wore them like this back in the day. I wore them like this and then slightly tilted to the side. Not all the way, just slightly tilted. I was a hilarious teenager, that's all I gotta say. Very rebellious. Thought I knew fucking everything. This was basically Fears in high school. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I know everything. I don't need to listen to anyone. Fuck you. Did I mention fuck you? Boy, was I wrong. But you live and you learn, and you go through all that high school shit. Me, my buddy Eric, and Trent, oh God, we did so much crazy shit. The amount of times I've seen Eric and Trent's ass, oh my God. I never wanted to. Just Trent, I have crazy, hilarious friends. Like, we went on a camping trip, and you hear, like, Trent in the fucking woods taking a piss, and he's like, oh, na boobity bo, fucking bong chong rong zong. I look over, I'm like, Trent, what the fuck are you singing? What the fuck are you doing? He's like, Fears, I'm taking a whiz, and I'm singing, buddy. I'm like, all right, man, whatever. Just do it quietly. Just do it quietly. I'm like, why are you fucking zunging and gunging it, in the woods? And then all of a sudden he's like, because that's just how I roll, Fears. And I'm like, Trent, your fucking brain is ate up, man. I'm like, your brain is ate up to the fucking core, buddy. And he's like, oh hell yeah, Fears. And so then he like walks in. You're never gonna believe what happens in X Visions. And then Trent's like, hey, Fears, check this out. And I go, what, man? Because I'm attending to the fire, because like we're camping. So I'm building the fire, and he goes, oh, hey, Fears, look this way. And I look over, and he's got his fucking pants down to his ankle, fucking mooning the Christ out of me. And he's like, oh yeah, Fears, check that out. And I'm like, Jesus, man. I'm like, I didn't really want to see that, but hey, cheers. Thanks for that, Craziness. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, Pixel's here, and he goes, zone. What's up, Pixel? Pixel, as per your request, buddy, me and Sam tonight are doing some mortuary assistance in the dark. I'm nervous, and I'm scared. Is it going to be that bad, Pixel? But let me put it this way. Are the jump scares going to be worse than Outlast, or just as good, or are they going to be like catastrophic? Because I'm telling you, man, whew, oh Lord, some of those jump scares were going nuts. I hope you guys enjoyed that jump scare that I put, that jump scare collection, that compilation video I did. Thanks to Pixel. Pixel helped me out on that. Pixel edited them down. The jump scares, and then I edited them all together, and it's on FearsMan26. So if you have not checked that out, check it out. So, Pixel, get ready to edit some more jump scares for me, because we're doing a Halloween stream tonight, buddy. As soon as I get done with this stream, I'm taking a shower, and I'm heading on over. So, yeah. Visions, not Visions. Pixel, get ready. Get your finger on that edit button, buddy. I want you to collect as many jump scares as you can, because Fears wants to make a part deuce to the jump scare compilation video that I put on FearsMan26. So again, if you have not checked that out, thanks a lot to Pixel for helping me out. Pixel edited the jump scares down, and then I put them all together, and I made a little video. I think it's like 3 or 4 minutes. It's pretty good. Triple Nickel Pickle Tickle Wickle Sickle Wickle Dickle is here, and he says, beers, audience beers. Well, unfortunately I don't have any beers in the fridge, but hopefully Sam's got some alcoholic beverages that we're going to consume tonight. I won't drink and drive. I'll probably just take a little nap on his couch and sober up, and then I'll drive home. So yeah. Pete says, quit being a dandy. I don't know what that is. A dandy? What does that mean? Pixel says, that's happening tonight. Oh, it's happening tonight, buddy. It is happening tonight. It's 5:20, so Fears has got to skedaddle, because I'm already late. I need to get on over there. So, yeah. Pixel says, it's a different kind of jump scare, more paranormal. Ah, okay. Oh, wow. This is going to be nuts. So not only am I a mortuary assistant in a mortuary helping a mortuary embalm somebody and God knows what else, but then there's going to be paranormal shit that the mortuary assistant has to deal with. That is, Jesus Christ. That's a fucking mind number, you know? Like, how can he concentrate on his job if there's fucking aliens and paranormal and, like, ghosts and shit, like, popping through windows? Oh, my God. That's crazy. Well, I look forward to it. Oh, man, it's going to be nuts. Anyway, Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. I think I'm going to take off. Triple says, how's the tree doing? Oh, it's done. It is done, Triple. And I did a big stream tree setup yesterday. A vlog is coming about it soon, but not until I get Sleepaway Camp done. Sleepaway Camp is the next vlog that's coming. I swear on my life, it's coming. That's the next one I'm editing. That's the next one I'm working on. I'm working on that one, and I'm working on a Florida Snapchat vlog where I take all of my Snapchats and formulate it into a vlog. Anyway, well, I got skedaddle. I got to take a shower because Fears is kind of stinky right now. I had a shower this morning, but I got to take another shower before I head on over to Sam's. So, Fears loves you. Fears cares about you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to FearsMan26 and Fears Vlogs. And if you're bored on a classic Thursday night, just head on over to TikTok and watch my TikTokage, because Fears is up to 8,007 subscribers on there. Doing pretty good. Pretty good. Anyway, Fears loves you. Fears cares about you. Hopefully all the trolliness bullshit will stop, but you can never tell with those fucking idiots. So, but Fears is going to do my best not to bring up anyone's names. I will do my very best. Anyway, I'm taking off, but get ready to see me and Sam getting scared the shit out of in a couple of hours, in about an hour or two. Sam probably won't be scared. I'm going to be fucking terrified, though. I'm a wuss. I am a wuss. I'm not a pussy, but I'm a wuss when it comes to, like, jump scare shit. Because you never know when it's coming. Like, I'd say probably the biggest jump scare was in Outlast. When that crazy guy, you guys remember this, it was in night vision, total pitch black. That guy comes out of nowhere, through the darkness, walking through bloody, shitty water, in his boxers with a fucking piece of plywood. About ready to kill Fears. I was scared shitless. And then another one, probably when that guy barreled his way through the wall of Resident Evil 7. That was pretty fucking... Oh, no. That one was terrifying, but when the fucking Medusa hair woman, when she came crashing through that window, that was... That got the heart a pumping. I was about ready to jump out the window myself. So, anyway, you guys are going to love the stream. I'm going to love the stream. I got to skedaddle. And, hell yeah. Anyway, you guys are great. I appreciate all your guys' comments and likes and the love and the support. And you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome online friends. You guys are awesome online buddies. And Visions, I already told the fans, I hope to visit you next year. I'm going to start saving, buddy. The funny thing about that is, though, is I kind of know Visions. Visions kind of knows me. I don't know what he looks like, though. I kind of know what he looks like a bit. So, Visions, picture that drive to the airport, because Visions is going to pick Fears up. But I don't have Visions' cell phone number. He follows me on Instagram, so he's going to have to message me on Instagram and say, hey, Fears, are you there yet? I'm going to be like, I'm here. And he knows what I look like. I kind of know what he looks like. So Visions is going to have to hold up a sign that says, yo, Fears, I'm over here, you know. So Visions, I hope to come visit you next year, buddy. And then after that one, I hope to visit the Epic Pixel Protocol. And Visions, I'm up for anything that you want to do, buddy. We can go to some rock bands. You can introduce me to some gothic rock bands. Just keep me away from your gothic, like, twinkle toe kind of friend guy. That guy was kind of creeping me out, man. And then the gimp face, the gimp mask, that was kind of freaking me out too. So I don't want to really meet him. I'm sure he's a nice guy. Just Fears can't be portraying it on any gimpage. That's just not my thing. And then he was like wiggling his toes back and forth. I don't know what the fuck the guy was doing. I don't know. But I'm up for anything else except for meeting that one guy. But we definitely got to hit up some Goonie locations, man. And then we have to go to the very last blockbuster, buddy. And either vlog in it, or Fears has got to buy at least one movie from the very last blockbuster and get it on film. That's happening. And then I got to check out the inner workings of the Vision website. Definitely got to check out the Garage Man, where you do your whole setup. Definitely gotta check. I probably won't film that because I don't want to show all the fans like your workshop or whatever. But Visions, you just have to promise me that at least I just gotta get one cameo of Visions in a vlog or a full vlog. Hopefully. Hopefully you won't be too camera shy. But if you are, I will respect your wishes and not put your face on camera. So it'll just be hilarious, though, if I went to go see Visions and I never get one single frame of him in a vlog, and you just hear his voice in the background. It'll be cool because I met you, but it'll just suck for the vlog. And I'm like, Visions has to have at least one cameo in the vlog. I know you're more of the behind the scenes guy, and I'm gonna have to meet Mrs. Visions. That's definitely on the to-do wish. To-do list. I can't even talk. I'm sorry. I'm getting tired. And then I'm going to have to meet her her friend or her sister or something. Because Vision says, Fears, I think you may have, like, I didn't mean to hurt her feelings. I've never been into redheads. But if she's a hot redhead, then we'll see. We'll see. I have dated a redhead before. And she was hot. It just didn't work out because I think she moved away because of her dad's job. But if she wouldn't have moved away, we probably would still be together because she was pretty hot. So hopefully I can meet Mrs. Visions and see what and get her view on the vlogs and the content. Because Visions said they watch my content together sometimes, or sometimes like when Visions is printing like a 10,000th shirt in the garage, he'll throw on a little Fears Man 26 and a little Fears vlog. So Visions, I don't know how we're gonna meet, but we will meet. But we'll work out all those details. But I'm planning to come visit you next year. I don't know when, but at some point. At some point. So yeah. Please keep me away from Mr. Twinkletoes. I'm telling you, the guy was freaking me out. But I did use a frame of him in the Exhumed Vision unboxing, if you guys remember. Like, he was in a stream with somebody else, and Vision's like, hey, Fears, and Vision sent me this little piece of footage. And I was fucking losing my mind. And he's laying on a bed with his toes just flapping back and forth, and I don't know what the hell the guy's name is, but he's wiggling his fucking toes and shit. And he's talking to all these other guys, and then apparently some guy is in a Hawaiian shirt, and he's like really digging it. He's like, hey man, he's like, I gotta like sell some foot pics. And I'm watching this like fucking foot pics. I'm like, it's fucking over with. And I was on the floor losing it. No, he can't pick me up from the airport, Visions. You have to pick me up. I'm begging you. Oh my God, if that guy picks me up from the airport, that's going to be the most random, awkward car ride ever. No! Visions, you have to pick me up from the airport. Oh my God. And I've only been to Portland a couple of times, because I know you don't live in Portland, Visions, but I know you live near it. I can't remember. I think it's Washington you live. Sorry, I got hat hair. It's driving me nuts. I love wearing hats, but I hate like when... I don't know if you guys know, like whenever you wear hats long enough, your hair starts to get like stale, and you have to like rub your hands through it because it I don't know, it drives me nuts. Anyway, I need to get a shower. That guy cannot pick me up from the airport. Oh my Lord. Wouldn't that be nuts if he like showed up with the GIMP mask on? I think I know what GIMPage is. Do I really want to know the full version though? I don't know, it sounds weird. Like, the way Visions told me, it's like a guy or a girl wears a mask, and like... See, now you know that Fears was sheltered as a kid. I grew up in suburbia, so I kind of know what this is, but I kind of don't. The way Visions told me, it's like you're being someone's sex slave. And I was like, well, that doesn't sound appealing at all. I'm like, oh yeah, yes, master, please, fuck me. And like the other person's like got a mask on and you've got a mask on, and then the other person's got you like on a leash and they're like walking you around like a dog. Fuck that, man. I'd be like, look, like Fears is a man of simple pleasures. Like, let me just get on some boobies, let me just get on some ass, and just, nice, safe sex in a bed. I'm good. No gimpage, no twinkle toes, or whatever the hell they're into. I don't know. It's a little weird. Weird. Vision says that he lives about 45 minutes north of it. That's not too bad. But my uncle Terry used to live in Portland, so I've seen it before, but I never got to experience all the Goonie locations. So Visions, when I get there, we'll have to get on the old laptopage, and we'll have to download. all the Goonie locations that we can possibly find. We'll have to check them all out. That'd be pretty cool. That's definitely on the to-do list. We have to do that. And then, Oregon practically invented Starbucks coffee, so we'll have to go get some Starbucks coffee. We'll have to hit up all the hot spots, We'll have to hit up some Portland strip clubs, man. Yeah, that's right. Listen, Mrs. Visions has no say on this, all right? Visions will be like, all right, baby, I'll see you later. I'm taking Fears for breakfast. All of a sudden, I'm like, all right, Visions, she's gone. Let's hit up a strip club, buddy. Oh, yeah. And all of a sudden, like, we come back, and, like, Visions has got, like, 300 or 400, like, in his side pocket. And then Mrs. Visions like, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck is this? And Vision's like, oh, babe, I think you know what's going on. And like, me and Fears, we had to, like, go classic, Fears strip club style. She's like, I didn't approve of that. That would be hilarious. But I don't want to offend Mrs. Visions, so we we can't get you in trouble, buddy. We cannot get you in trouble with Mrs. Visions because we'll never hear the end of it. We'll never hear the end of it. So yeah, I want to make a good impression on the Visions family whenever I come. So yeah, that is true. That's true, Vision. It's not Portland. It's Seattle. Seattle invented Starbucks coffee. I apologize. But you're only 2 hours south of that, so we could hit up a Starbucks coffee, Because right when you said that, I was like, oh yeah, that's hilarious. I'm an idiot. I'm like, that's in Seattle. So yeah. Let's see. Vision says Portland actually has the most strip clubs per capita. Really? Wow. But you know what? I'll be honest. Strip clubs are just the biggest fucking tease in the goddamn world. Seriously. You give someone money and they're like, yeah, let me flap my boobies in your face. When Fears is like, yeah, I mean, that's a nice little tease, but why don't I just get a girlfriend and then I can have a girl flap her boobies in my face for free? It's just hard to find a nice lady out there. Pixel says, Fears, you got to do the one chip challenge with Sam. Well, I'm either going to do it with Sam or I'm going to do it with LC. Pixel. One of the two. I'm just so fearing it. And I'm going to have to do it on a Saturday or a Sunday, because if I do it on a work day, oh my God. Because I'm really taking this job seriously. I want to keep these 2 jobs, and I want to save up my money, and I want to go for my ultimate dream job in about a year. A year and a half, and do that flight attendant job. Because I was telling my mom, they start you off at like $25 an hour. And my friend, whenever I tried it, like in 2018, my friend actually, she made it through the program, and I still keep in touch with her because she used to sit right next to me when we were going through all our training. And she was so upset that I didn't make it. She goes, hey John, she goes, why are you packing? I was like, I failed the last test. She goes, by how much? I'm like, by 1 fucking point. I said, you can make a 90 or higher, and Fears got an 89. She goes, oh, that sucks. And I said, I'm going to try it again probably in about in a couple of years. And she was like, yeah, do it. She's like, I know how much you wanted that job. I did. So she made it through. They started her off at $25 an hour. But now, I asked her a few weeks ago. She's like, oh, Fears, I'm up to like $29 an hour. I was like, that's amazing. And she travels all around the world. And as we all know, Fears loves to travel. I love traveling. Anyway, I better get off now, because if I don't get off now, then there'll be no epic Halloween stream tonight with Sam. Because Sam's probably wondering, where the hell is Fears? Oh, I know where the hell he is. He's probably yapping his jaws about fucking Michael Myers when he needs to get his ass over here. So there it is. Yo, Mercenary Man. He says, chat, Fears, chat. That's true. Is there still an Ultimate Guys hangout night at Sam's? Oh, there is. That's why I need to leave right now and get a shower, get a little bit of pizza, and then head right on over. All right, I'm taking off. But that's my 2 goals next year, to hang out with Visions, and then probably at the end of next year, hang out with Pixel. Because Pixel, I haven't forgotten about you, buddy. We're still live streaming, and we are live streaming on Pixel Protocol. I don't care what you say, buddy. You need to put more content on that channel, man. I love Pixel Protocol. Listen, your wrestling one is good. I like wrestling, but I'll be honest, I don't like wrestling as much as Pixel does. Pixel loves wrestling, which is great. That's his thing. Do your thing. Awesome. I like certain bits of wrestling. Like, I fucking love the shit of Stone Cold Steve Austin terrorizing and tormenting the fuck out of Vince McMahon. One of the best ones is like he's in his fucking like his limo and shit, and he's like talking to some guy, and like Austin like blocks his exit, and he goes, "Who the fuck is blocking that?" And he goes, "Mr. Austin, I'm sorry." He goes, "I'd like to apologize of my incompetent driver." And then Austin goes right in his face, and he just Pixel, you know which one I'm talking about, and he just holds it for a good 3 minutes, and they don't say anything, and then he just goes like that, gets back in his truck, drives off into the fucking night, And then it zooms up on Vince McMahon, and he's all like, and he does that like, oh shit look, you know, and then he gets in his car and leaves. I was fucking rolling. Oh, it was great. But dude, you got to put more content on Pixel Protocol, buddy. I want to see some more convention vlogs, dude. Those convention vlogs. I am preaching to the choir. Pixel says he'll get around to it. Do it, man. Get some Pixel Protocol convention footage up, man. They're so good. Those videos that you edit are amazing. They're so good, dude. Anyway, I'm taking off. Anyway, Fears loves you. Fears cares about you. I got to skedaddle. Anyway, cheers from the new Michael Myers mug. And Fears loves you. Fears cares about you. And hey, trolls. I just want peace. You hate me. I hate you. That's fine. Go fuck yourself. I'll go fuck myself. We're even. We're done. Let's just let it end. Let's just let it end. Peace. I want peace and quiet. That would be great. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm taking off. It should be an ultimate guys' night of going ballistic, pizza, hopefully some booze. I want to do a couple of shots on camera. Get nice and get a good buzz going on. And then video game it up. All right, Sam, I'm coming. All right. Peace, deuces. Fears is out. And I'll see you later. All right, bye.